chocolate biscuit time as you join us for part 4 of Proof I'm Not a Sham. Cup of tea, slightly too strong, as we say in Welsh. Bisgedi chocolate a the cryf. The T there is mutated after an A. You're probably thinking and R, which funnily enough is the first track from Sides by Anthony Phillips. Now, I did start talking about this, but my wife phoned me up saying, "Why are you eating chocolate biscuits upstairs?" And that kind of sums up the content of the lyrics of this album, which is a fantastic album, very much like the aforementioned Mike Rutherford on the previous video, where you've got a progressive flavour to one half and a more pop orientated second half, even though it says first half for the pop here and the second half for the more progressive elements. There's a Barry Manilow vibe on the second song of the second half. It's called Bleak House, influenced by Charles Dickens, and it's phenomenal. If you like Barry Manilow, that is. Then there's an instrumental which I have yet to get to grips with after 40 years of listening to this. Nightmare. Magdalene, I can't actually remember that one. And the Sisters of Remindum, I can't even actually remember that one either. Bleak House stands out for me as the one that captured my heart on side 2. However, this is where it supersedes, it triumphs over even Small Groups Day and even The Fugitive, because Amana is a classic. I Want Your Love is absolutely beautiful. Second song, side 1. Lucy Will, despite its occultic overtones, is a beautiful song. Side Door is the only cod funk failure, and Holy Deadlock is Where We Are. It's fairly lonely. It's very lonely. There we are. Oh God, if only either one of us would go away. Is he talking about his own marriage? Hopefully not. Where We Are is next to nowhere. Even the highway just hates to go there. Nothing in the world could make it stay. Why do we sit here in misery? Is it democracy or just insane? You and you. Yen to be high. Yen to be high? Surely it's yearn. To be high in society. Speaking financially, it looks like rain. And you say, boy, you better be nice to me. I'll take what is coming to you. I'll take all the property too. Where We Are's holy deadlock, as opposed to wedlock. God had a nerve when he named it wedlock. Couldn't he have found another way? Right, let's get theological. Marriage is the perfect way to raise children. Back to the album. It's beautifully artistically packaged. The elements of a football game on a table football game, foosball or whatever you call it, can't remember. Very cleverly drawn. There's Mike Rutherford look-alike Anthony Phillips. They really are. They're like twins, aren't they? And he's a very creative 12-string guitar player. But here he goes for the pop and he succeeds. So well done. Well done, Anthony Phillips. I need to get to grips with the instrumentals. They're a bit cumbersome. Once again, as we've stated, if the Genesis Boys or a version of the Genesis Boys, namely an AI version, would release these songs as if Genesis had played them, Sisters of Remindum, Magdalene and Nightmare. What you do realise, you see, is AI or any other drummer cannot replicate what Phil Collins does, and I'm using the present term, does behind a drum kit. The guy is the best. Disagree with me if you will, but I'm 100% certain the guy absolutely plays for the song. Marvellous stuff. That's all I've got to say about this one. Thank you very much. I wonder what will be next in the pile of records that come under G, even though Phillips begins with a P. Take care. Diolch yn fawr am wrando. Thank you for listening.